Hey everyone, thank you for being here. So, I'm going to be discussing 5 affordable perfumes today that are really good. They're not really good because they're affordable, they're just really good, full stop. So, if you're interested, I'll just get straight into them. The first one I'll get out of the way because it's not really a perfume, it's like a mist, but I thought it was kind of worth mentioning because it does perform just as well, if not better than some perfumes do. Um, it's not going to be for everyone, but I think it's great. So the first one is Brazilian Crush 71. This is sort of like the ultimate edible scent. It has a very, very strong kind of baked goods smell. Um, I think it smells like buttery cookies that are in the oven. Let me read these notes. So it's got vanilla, sea salt, macadamia nut, chocolate, tonka bean, and coconut blossom. And all of these kind of work together to make you smell almost identical to how like a cookie would smell. So I know that a lot of people like edible scents, but this is very, to me, this is very genuine. So you might find it quite repulsive because it kind of smells like oily cookies, like buttery and a bit kind of decadent. So I think for a lot of people, this would be something they enjoy the smell of, but they might not want to wear it themselves, which was me at first when I bought this. It was in the summer, so I think it was the wrong season for something this heavy and rich smelling. And now that it's slightly cooler, I wear this to bed and I really feel quite relaxed. I feel kind of encapsulated in this cloud of gooey deliciousness. And I think as it gets even cooler, this will really shine. But in the summer, I think it would be too much. Again, if you're into really elegant florals or slightly more mature scents, I don't think this would be for you. This is probably something that, although all ages can wear it, I think the appeal would be to a younger crowd. This is the 90ml and it's around £19 in the UK. The huge like 240ml bottle I think is like 30 or 33. 90ml is a really good size for something that you don't have to overspray because you will be able to smell. The next perfume is The Key by Justin Bieber. This I picked up for like £5 for, I think this is a 50ml. I got it for £5 or £5.99 online. I bought this because I used to wear it when I was at school and I just like really wanted to have it back so I could smell it and have all these lovely memories. I was looking at the notes and I was like, I don't remember how this smelled at all. I was ordering it and wasn't expecting to like it enough to wear again. I just wanted to smell it and be reminded of those years. And when it arrived, I was like, oh, this is really nice. Like, I'm gonna wear this now. I think this is a great shampoo-y, if you will, scent. It's sweet because it has some berry notes. I let me double check for you. So it's quite like, to me, it has a really sweet berry kind of raspberry scent. The raspberry in this and like the boysenberry really stand out to me. There's pear and there's peach, which take a back seat but add to that kind of fruity sweetness. But I think the berries make it almost like a little bit tart, so it's sweet but it's like ripe and juicy and mouth-watering. But it just smells like it's sweet, but it's not edible like the last one was. It's just clean sweet. You just smell like you've had a really nice bath or a shower and you've lathered up some fruity Garnier shampoo and it's still wafting through the air. It's like a clean, sweet, fruity smell. The lasting power is good. I would say like 3 or 4 hours. I mean, like 3 or 4 hours is good when you're paying £5, and it's really unique. Like for a celebrity scent, like all celebrity scents tend to be along the line of like something sweet and fruity and maybe slightly juvenile. Not all, but most. This, even though it kind of fits into that category, maybe it's the boysenberry they use. It's not really used in a lot of celebrity scents, and it makes this one stand out quite a lot. Yeah, I think this is just like great if you're at home and you're cleaning or you're running errands, going to the gym. This is the type of perfume I would wear. And yes, the bottle, it's not the cutest, but it looks after the very special liquid that lives inside. And for £5, I'm sorry, but I think this could be repackaged in like Moschino packaging and you wouldn't know any difference. So the next perfume is talked about quite a lot, but I think it's because it's just really good. So it's not going to be anything unusual, but that is Rebel Fleur by Rihanna. This is the 30ml. I think the 30ml bottle looks a lot more acceptable. The 100ml bottle is just hideous, I'm sorry. It's like a weapon that you'd find in a crime scene. But this is really cute, so I can get on board with the 30ml bottle. I don't know how they did it, but this is just one of the best celebrity scents out there. And it's crazy because this is really divisive. Like, you're gonna find people that think this smells like fly repellent, and then you're gonna find people that think this is gorgeous. But I don't know about anyone else, but I was in the hater category at the start. I bought a bottle, I gave it away after like 4 days because I tried to get on board with it. I thought it smelled like expired fake tan, like just really yucky. And so that was the end of our relationship, and my sister loved it. She used to wear it at school, so she was like, yeah, I'll take the bottle off your hands. And I smelt her wearing it, and I was like, wow, I don't know what you're wearing, but you smell really good. And she said it was this, and I was thinking maybe it's just, it doesn't agree with me, and that's fine. And then I went to TK Maxx and they had a 30ml bottle for £10. By the way, the 100ml is like £22 or £24 in on All Beauty and like Notino and Savers and those kind of places, so it's under £30, which I tried to keep all of the perfumes under £30. But this one is different to the two before, which I think are more like daytime. This to me is like a sexy nighttime perfume. If you're going for dinner, you're going for drinks, you're going clubbing. It's like a syrupy, exotic fruit cocktail. When I smell this, I feel like J-Lo. Like, I feel like I've got bronzed, glowing skin. I've got hair that is like curly and full, and I'm wearing a leopard print maxi skirt and it's flowing, and I'm on the beach and I'm going for dinner and the sun setting with my husband. It's definitely like peach and plum heavy, and then there's like a patchouli that kind of makes it a bit more evening appropriate. It's not like how this one is fruity, but this has nothing sexy to me about it. It's like just clean and fresh, whereas this one, it's kind of dirty, it's more playful, and there's like a coconut water note to me. I know it's just this says coconut, but to me it smells like a coconut water that is like watery but exotic. It's not creamy at all to me. It just smells like if you ordered a beverage whilst you were in an exotic country, what it would smell like. I think what people kind of expect from this is like maybe something like Cloud by Ariana Grande, you know, like a creamy coconut, sweet, lactonic, and this is not like that at all. This is like a dirty, I don't know, like a dirty syrupy drink, and I just think it's really sexy, and it's maybe like for a slightly older crowd than a lot of celebrity scents, so I think that's why. Because I can't imagine like a 13-year-old girl wearing this. I just feel like it'd be too much. It would like overpower them. So yeah, that is Rebel Fleur by Rihanna. The next perfume I have to share with you it's a difficult one because, okay, well, let me just tell you, It's Always Red by Elizabeth Arden. I managed to get this tester bottle for £5 for the 100ml. So I don't know if that's why it's better because it's a tester. I don't know if it's like slightly stronger or, you know, but you can find it for like £27. I think that was like Essential, or like this kind of discount store selling it for £27 for the 100ml. But sometimes on, like, if you do go to like a shop, it might be slightly more. But this is like C by Armani, but I just think it's better. And I know not everyone's going to agree with me on that, because C is really well loved, but this to me is like a slightly more fun version. It does smell almost like, I would say, like 90-95% similar, but C I think is more rose heavy, and this to me is more like fruity heavy. But they do kind of smell very similar. It's very sweet. It's quite syrupy sweet with a rose kind of note coming through, and I think it's really, really well blended. Like, you can't really tell what notes you're smelling. Other than the rose, I think everything is really like blended well together. It's very, very sexy. I feel like sometimes if I wear this in a day, I'm like, I don't feel right. Like, I feel it's like going out in lingerie. Like, this is a bit much. Although I would wear it every day if I could. It's very sexy. I don't know. I feel like in order to wear this, to pull it off, I would need like a red lip and some like leather trousers and boots. You know, it's sexy. Whereas to me, C is more like classy and refined. This is just really lovely. The lasting power is, it's hard to say, because I feel like when I wear this perfume, I stop smelling it after like 3 hours. And I wore it the other day, and I was out for like 10 hours, and as soon as I met my boyfriend, he was like, oh my god, you smell amazing. And I was like, can you smell me? Like, I put this on once, you know, I didn't reapply it, and that was hours ago, but he said it was really strong and he could smell it around me, so I think it's really a great performer. But this is definitely worth checking out if you can find a tester bottle. It's just divine. It's like a fruity, rosy, womanly, sexy, kind of naughty smell. Next, the final perfume you have is quite the opposite, and that is 1881 by Cerruti. This is literally the opposite of what the last perfume was. This perfume is just the most delicate, ethereal. It's like how I imagine a fairy would smell. You know, it's light and it's calming. It's almost tea-like. You know, it has a concoction of floral notes, but to me it smells like a herbal drink. Really relaxing, and it's really beautiful. It, for some reason, I don't know why, it makes me feel like I'm being hugged by like a mum. I know it sounds really weird, but you know how there's certain perfumes you think, I can just imagine a mum would wear that. And that's not an insult, it's like you're being hugged by someone you care about. I don't know if that sounds crazy, but it's just familiar, it's calming. Maybe that's what I mean, like there's like a calming presence to it. You don't feel sexy necessarily, you don't feel fresh and clean, you just smell like a delicate cup of tea. A cup of chamomile tea, soothing and calm. It actually lasts. It might need overspraying. I did overspray it when I wore it, but it really, really lasted. I wore it all day, and then the next day when I went to put the clothes in the wash, it was radiating off the clothes, filling up the room. For the whole day, I smelled like a beautiful angel, like, you know, a frosted petal. Okay, that's gone. But yeah, so that was the final perfume. All the perfumes you should be able to find 100ml under £30. If that is not affordable for you, because I know saying affordable is not going to be the same for everyone, I understand that, do let me know, and I can do ones that are under £20 or under £10, or we could even try under £5. Yeah, and let me know if you want to see any other videos from me, because I would like to make more perfume videos for you. But yeah, thank you for being here, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.